I think a combination. I'm not going to deny that I did study quite a lot during year 12, and I did put in a lot of hours relative to a lot of my peers and a lot of people in my same cohort at school. But in terms of studying smart, I think that's another thing that I did, not wasting time on pointless tasks which are not going to have that much reward, and spending time on the things that are likely to increase my marks in exams.
I remember a time where I used to study much harder and I didn't get as well, and it was because I wasn't studying the right method. Like, I do loads of questions, but because when I get them wrong, I wouldn't look back and look at why I got them wrong. I kind of went, okay, so I got it wrong, next one. In year 10, I wasn't doing that great. I had like a D in maths, and all of a sudden my friend, she had an A's. So she would like go through it with me and I'd be like, oh my God, this is so helpful. And all of a sudden I take on her technique, kind of going back and doing all the ones I got wrong again. And then it jumped from like D to a B and then slowly went to an A. So yeah.
So to save time, you gotta get some techniques, study smarter. And a good way to do that is study groups, because you discuss it with your friends. It's a lot faster than just sitting alone, struggling with the question. And also when you have to teach your friends, it really helps cement your knowledge of the thing and makes sure that you actually understand what you're talking about. The study groups came about, like you just went and got a group of mates together and it's like, oh, let's study after school or just every now and then. And we really started it up because our school really encouraged us to do study groups, because they said, you know, every time people have done study groups, they've done really well. The last 2 years, North Sydney Boys has been ranked 2, and supposedly those last 2 years were when they really got them to use study groups. So that was a good thing. And then the way they worked was pretty much just get together, you discuss things you're not sure about, and it's good because if someone doesn't know something that you know, you can teach them, and that really like tests your knowledge, because you have to express your answer in a way they can understand, especially to specific questions they might have. And that's pretty much what you're doing in the HSC exam, because you have to express your knowledge into a response that answers a specific question. So it's good practice and it really helps you learn, because teaching is a great way to learn. And to maximize their effectiveness, I would say just make sure everyone's up to date with what's going on. You should all come prepared to the study group so you can discuss anything you're unsure about. You can teach other people who are unsure about those things. And just make sure everyone's pulling their own weight.
We can feel it too.